How's it going? Pretty good. Recording in progress. I figured on. All right, it's sooner than needed.
Fine.
For anything or, I mean, everything is in our group chat too, so.
Yeah, and I've been watching it. I apologize for not chiming in more. My husband's uncle and godfather passed away.
Oh,
So this morning we went to the military funeral,
Yeah.
the veteran cemetery in Avon.
yeah, sorry.
Those are always killers because you got the taps, you got the gun salute, you got the flag ceremony, none of which Melissa do well, and you put the bagpipes on
Yeah,
that. So no, and yeah, he was 86, like,
yeah.
wasn't, but he was married to his wife for 61 years.
It's awesome.
That's a goal.
Yeah, yeah.
Half is a goal, even.
Oh,
I just have to keep my work laptop up so I can stay tuned.
Yep.
Whatever craziness is going on there. Yeah, here. I've done it for you. We gonna be the only two here in person?
participants. Okay, admit. Name. Don't know who Nate is. Give me a call yesterday, my phone.
There's a couple phone numbers on that chair I don't know,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna ask if you can just tell me up. I like those on my contacts, because I'm like, oh, who is 7 8 last four?
Approximately.
Emergency management on Monday,
Oh, totally.
and firefighter on Saturday, firefighter pink and
That's right.
Wish I could stay longer at that, but we have a
Yeah.
regional school meeting. I'd offered to help in
Yep.
some way,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
well, such is life, I guess.
So a few minutes early.
You can actually turn recording off, you want to, and then resume it.
I hate to screw anything up.
Okay, that's fine.
Current stalker, but
Excuse me. Today's the third, oh my gosh, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Crazy.
Oh. Assuming they can turn their, oh, with Farrell. Yeah, they can turn their speaker on from that, yeah. Okay. Got the whole select board here.
That's right.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep,
Hey.
hi. I'll give everybody a few minutes. How many do we need for a quorum? One emergency management.
You
Got
have.
four
three of
here.
us. You have you,
Eight, yeah,
Kevin. Board of Health,
yeah,
Leslie,
I need six,
someone else. There's someone else, the principal.
yeah.
So there's at least 8. I think it's actually 9. So you need 5. So you have 4, 3, 4.
I know Garrett's coming. I talked to
Okay.
Garrett earlier today, so.
There he is. You ask and you shall receive.
Zoom is magic.
Yeah, right?
Oh, look, I have this. That's why I gotta keep calling, I gotta keep pulling the screen down or else you won't see them.
If you look in the corner of the screen on here, down the bottom, it says who enters the waiting room.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that, so
I'll be your co-pilot.
I'm gonna need it, so. Yeah, so we need five and, yeah, with Garrett here, yeah, we got five.
I've been working on my taxes all day. This is more exciting than that.
I had to do this on a text.
What you need to,
Ann McGill wants the link for this.
um. Here, do you want me to, she texted me directly, or I can do it to the group if you want.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it
I'll do it.
text.
Do it to the group. Tell her it'll come into the group. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Frank put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good link or not. I tried doing it like that.
It's on the town website too. in
Yeah,
account.
I just tossed it in there as well.
it's here. Oh, I like to wait for Ann McGill. She did put on the text that she's gonna be there shortly, so.
I just got off the phone with her. She should be in the meeting in a minute. Whiskey.
Uh-huh.
That's his dog.
I hope so.
Yes, that's my dog. Sorry.
Either that, Eric, or he's been doing his taxes today too.
I'm just saying, when it's almost St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
And is Frank joining us too, or?
He should, he knows about it. He was going to meet me here at the town hall. But I do know he wants to be at the vault there at the oil tank to talk to Western Mass Environmental. So he might be skipping the meeting and just hanging out with them while they do their work.
Chief, I have Sergeant McGuire going down to the school at 2:30 to help with dismissal.
Yep.
I just spoke with Ann. Says an update.
Yep, thank you. Oh, we got Frank here. Oh. Oh. Yeah, oh, here we go. Ann. Yep. Oh, working. All right. So I'm gonna call the order here. We have an emergency management meeting for the emergency management team about the oil leak at the elementary school. Quick agenda. It's basically about just the oil leak. I want to skip the minutes from last meeting and we'll discuss it next Monday. And so basically oil leak at the school. I'm sure everybody here knows kind of what's going on. Does anybody want to start before me, or? I guess I can start. I was called by the town administrator yesterday at about 12:30 saying that there was an oil leak at the elementary school. And shortly after I met Frank and Ann yesterday at the elementary school. What appears to be the vault chamber that has the fuel pump that is outside next to the oil tank. That chamber filled up with oil from a leaky gasket. Periodically, that chamber fills with water and the custodian pumps it out regularly. So he didn't notice that there was oil in there, and when he was pumping, he pumped oil out onto the grass and what appears to be on the parking lot into going down the storm drains. So when he noticed that, he stopped, and this is where we're at. Haley called Mass DEP, also had Brennan call our LSP, Sam Evans from Titan Bond. And the Mass DEP guy was Jeremy Johnson. And we also, let's see, we also have a cleanup crew from Western Mass Environmental who's there now.
Yeah, we'll be there at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. and it's, all right, 1:30. So they're going to be there shortly. And then we have a Royal Steam Heating Company that's going to repair the gasket
I called, yeah,
once the vault has been cleaned out. So hopefully today, Western Mass Environmental will clean out the vault, suck all the oil and contaminated water out of the vault so they can be clean enough for the other company to replace the gasket. Hopefully today they can scoop up all the dirt that's contaminated around outside in the parking circle. And they will also put booms out on the stream. So I walked down the stream with Sam Evans from Titan Bond, and he seems to think it's contained to just the upper portion. We walked down until we couldn't see the stream anymore. So he seems to think it will be a fairly simple fix on the stream, just for putting out approximately 10 booms and replace them sometime next week. So that's that. So that's kind of phase one. What's going to happen is Western Mass Environmental is going to do all the immediate oil spill cleanup. Royal Steam Company is going to replace the gasket. The big question is how much oil leaked out of the vault. And that's going to be another question they're going to have to investigate. There are 2 oil sampling wells already pre-installed around the oil tank. So we might luck out by not having to drill any holes in the ground and just use those. But you would have to get approval from Mass DEP if that's good enough for them. So that's kind of all I have. Anybody has any questions?
Yeah.
Or any way to, oh, Devin, yep, go for it.
Do we have an approximate amount of how much oil was spilled? Like an
I was originally
approximation?
gonna say a little more than 10 from what was pumped out, but then after it seemed like it went over the parking lot down the stream. So we have to assume it's more than 10.
when Phil from Royal Steam went down, he measured 4 inches of water, 2 inches of oil, and the vault is 4 feet by 6 feet, which calculates to 39 gallons that are there now. It's still dripping. There might be more. The good news is we couldn't tell if where the seal was broken, and the pumps weren't on because the day tank at the boilers was filled, so there was no need to call for oil. Today, when we opened it up, there was a need, and the pumps went on. And the good news is it was a steady little drip that it was the day before. And so it's not high pressure. It's on the tank side of the pump, not the pressure side of the pump, pumping out.
Okay, so it's not the.
Yeah.
Okay. And forgive me for my lack of knowledge on this, but is the school mainly heated with oil? Is that going to be an issue?
Well,
Because
luckily it's Friday, so it's actually my biggest worry right now is the timing of it all. Because if they're coming to start pumping at 2, if everything goes according to plan, we have dismissal at 2:55. So Chief Devin and I were just talking about how if the buses can make that turn, because of course they're going right around the tank area, to be able to get back in line and pick up all of the students. So hopefully that did you think they would make it Devin?
yeah, I think they'll make it. The the only wild card is the pickups, the parent pickups. I know, I mean, Chief Zerwanka has turned the fire trucks around in there several times, and I think they have plenty of room to do a 3-point turn, provided that there aren't, you know, several vehicles like in the way.
Okay.
So I don't know what we can do to potentially mitigate that, but I even with the vehicles, it's likely they can make the swing.
Do you know how long it takes to get the oil out of the tanks?
Yes,
Maybe
they
they'll
said,
be done.
well, no, there's two things that are happening today. One is they're sending one of those big vacuum trucks to take care of the vault. The other thing is they're sending a truck with drums and a skid loader to take all the oil off the ground. And then they're also going to take some snow away on the parking lot area and look at it. So it's going to be more than one vehicle. And
Okay.
so my guess is it's going to be a dump truck with a big trailer on the back or something like that. Maybe some workers with another truck and the vacuum truck as a minimum.
Okay. It's 20 of, I haven't seen anybody yet. I don't want to interrupt their work once they start, but anybody have any suggestions on, we're going to have, half the town here very soon with either parent pickup and then trying to get the kids on the buses. Like, I'd rather not have the tank open and doing this while we have people here, because it does, even just the times we've had it open for a little amount of time, it definitely smells.
Let me have Sergeant McGuire go there actually earlier to see if he can optimize where they're parking for the buses. I know they obviously need to park to get the work done, but he may be able to have them park a little bit more strategically. So I'll make a call to him right now.
And I mean, we could be thinking out of the box too. Like, if it makes more sense for me to ask staff members to move their cars, like we've parked before when we did the race, we've parked cars in the parking lot. I don't know if no, never mind. That's probably going to make it even worse, because we want to make sure that area is kind of clear, right? Because right now, if you haven't been here during dismissal or arrival, we have parents come in on one side, and then they go around the outside perimeter of the circle to pick their kids up, and then they go right out. They go past the buses out the exit. So
Do you think it'd be worth having someone out to redirect the parents to line up on like the side where, like near the exit of the is that feasible, just to prevent the extra vehicles from being there?
have them park at the exit, like in a line going that way?
Yeah, I mean, they can even use, I know there's normally like 10 to 15. Is there more than that?
That's
'Cause
about, yeah, that's
10
about
to
right.
15. So yeah, if they've made it so like if they park along there, we should have enough room.
They park way up towards the sheds.
Yeah, past the sheds, like right, like kind of how we park for town meeting, how we line the entranceway. That'll keep more room open on that side.
But you don't want the kids walking down that main exit, right?
Sorry, what was that?
You don't want the kids walking down the main exit. alone, right?
Well, not alone. No, they would have a.
No, we
supervisor with them.
always make sure that we have
Okay.
the staff check off students that are going with adults.
Yeah.
Nate, isn't that where pre-K goes though?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of where pre-K goes. That area along the driveway where the sidewalk is, that's pretty muddy right now. It's a pretty rough spot, and
It's banged up too. That's
Yeah.
not, it's all, that's the part of the parking lot that really pushed us to be so proactive about getting the parking lot redone. It's, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Ugh.
I don't like to push it further, but there's we do sometimes park on West Pelham Road, but that's kind of a distance for the kids to walk.
Yeah.
Something to consider.
is there a way to have them start the pumping at 3 instead of 2?
Not, you know, they're
They're
gonna
not,
arrive
they're
at
not
2.
here yet. They're not
They're
here
not
yet.
here yet. They could be 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
You know,
I would like to give them as much time as possible to get all the work done today.
yeah, I don't,
I wouldn't want them to come back for 2 separate days, so the bill would be twice as big if they can. I mean,
and it's a billable by the hour, I'm sure, and I don't want to have someone sitting there and we pay, I don't know what this is. Matt from Western Environmental, that's one of the last things I texted him. I said, we have to start talking about monies next, so I can inform you all. So I don't think the delayed is an option.
I don't want to be in their way. And I don't want to have buses that are not, aren't used to driving that tight of a turn and then have that be an issue. Like as far as like safety goes.
I think if all your teachers' cars were in the back lot there by the basketball court, I think there'll be enough room for the buses at least to turn around and in the middle somehow. And then
Yeah,
That's what I think.
go wide right.
I mean, it can't hurt to get all the cars that you can into the lower parking area right now, if you have time.
They're all in classes too.
Yeah, they're all in their classes.
With the kids.
I mean, it can't hurt to empty that part of the parking.
So Sergeant McGuire's gone down now, so he can try to mitigate when they come in to see which room they're gonna take up, and all of kind of answer those questions. Yeah. Other than the pumping of it out, after it's pumped out, what's the plan after that?
They're also gonna skim the dirt off, so I don't know how long that's gonna take. And then put it in drums is my understanding. And then Royal Steam Heating Company is gonna come and fix it. So it's all gonna be happening sometime this afternoon.
Oh, so the entire thing's happening this afternoon?
That's what we're going for.
Okay.
Royal Steam gotten back to you?
They got back to me and I told them the time frame. So now they know, they didn't want to send a guy here at, 1 and sit and wait. We don't want to pay someone to wait. So they know the exact parameters we're working here. And then down the road, I want to bring it back and have the pumps raised, because the flooding happens a lot and and the sub pump is used a lot, but I'd like to protect those pumps.
Yeah.
So they'll fix the gasket today?
Yes, I want to stop the oil, stop the oil
Okay.
and
Excellent.
they can probably do it, if it's fixed today and we can wait till the spring comes next week. Or whenever the warm weather comes, when the heat isn't an issue. The hot water is an issue though. So the hot water is still by the oil. So that's what we're looking at here. So,
The hot water was an issue before this.
yes.
And are they gonna have to refill any of the oil that is in the tank? Or is there enough in there?
So on the other side of Mass DEP, and what Sam told me, how they look at things. We asked Sprague, who delivered the oil, they have to tell us how much oil is in there, then they have to measure the oil. They have to do the usage of oil and calculate exactly how much oil it was lost.
Mhm.
And if they pump up the same amount, we're in good shape. If they don't, there might be other issues. So that's what Jeremy Johnson from Mass DEP said. They have to do all this first. Yeah, you have to know how much you lost and try to make sure we didn't
Okay.
lose a lot. And you know, that's one side. He also did say yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday, days are cloudy, that his boss said, what we're doing now is the phase one. Mass DEP has regulations they're gonna look at and give us what else we have to do. The good news, Sam says, is we do have those boreholes there. So they might get blessings saying, yeah, test the water. If it tests clean, we're done. But we don't know what Mass DEP is coming up with next after this.
Step.
So there's another next step after this, we don't know the answer to.
All right. Jeremy said that he'd let you know, Haley, when he had his final report.
Okay.
Yeah, the big question is how much oil has leaked out of the vault in the ground, not what got pumped out by mistake last Tuesday. So we could luck out that none has got out of the vault, or it could be a really serious cleanup. So as for this cleanup for today, I think this is going to be fairly straightforward. But you know, we're hopefully no more oil has been spilled outside of the vault. That's to me the big question mark there.
And how this was explained to me from the head custodian, Matt Foster, is that the groundwater comes up every year this time of year. And when he said it comes up, I assumed there was no floor, a concrete floor, sealed floor. But we found the plans and we believe there is a concrete floor. So we have to find out where the water's coming in and raising the level, because sometimes in the past, twice, it's raised above the pumps and it's cost $6,000 for each pump. So we paid over $12,000 for those pumps in the last couple of years. So if the water's coming in from the pipes on the side and dripping down, hopefully the water never got above where the intake of those pipes are, because that's where the oil could have gone out. So yeah, it's where so the oil never went down to the bottom. That's great. So
But where did it go above?
where did it go?
We kind of don't know where the water is coming in from inside that the vault there.
It's not coming from the roof anymore. There's a bucket on the roof right there. That's where while we're waiting for that to get fixed for sure. But I mean, my big question is this a sign of things to come? Is this something that is going to continue to cause problems? It's one valve now that's making it so the oil that we just had delivered 2 weeks ago needs to all get taken out. Like, are we putting a Band-Aid on a problem? Is it, you know?
But I don't think the oil was contaminated. We don't have a problem with the oil. What I'm gonna do for capital planning is propose hiring an engineer, getting quick prices, and removing the tank. In 1993, the tank was put in the ground. It's a double held. It passed the pressure test. It's in good condition. But on average, those fiberglass tanks only last 30 to 40 years. And now 1993 to now, it's 33 years old. We're pushing it now, so might as well invest, get it out and get it above ground, and also have it put on the other side of the building. Because right now, when they did it, I believe the pipes go underground. And who knows what the condition is? Because it's been in underground, and I don't know, the pipes, we have no guarantee on the pipe. The pipes did pressure test. They did pressure test the pipes. There's no leaks from the tank to the reserve tank in the boiler room. So we know that that's a real positive thing.
Celebrate that.
Yep.
Little. Okay. But it's aging and we should.
Well, I mean, I think it's aging and it needs to be addressed. And, it should be addressed sooner than later. Because this isn't going to be an expensive, this will not be expensive. This will be an expensive fun trip we took this week.
We don't know where it's leaking from.
Right.
So.
We know where, we don't know where the water's coming
Water's
from. We know
coming. That's fair.
exactly where the oil is coming
Yeah,
from.
no,
It's coming from a seal on the others, on the tank side of the,
I mean.
yeah.
Leaking into the water.
Nate.
Frank, we have that meeting, a capital planning meeting at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, the 17th.
So I'm gonna try to get all that by then and
Yep.
get some figures by then.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear my jester outfit and I'll be juggling.
A little while ago, I contacted FERCog. There is grant money available for removing the oil tank. We can look into that as well.
I imagine they want above ground tanks as often as possible.
I don't know. Yeah, there's also when I had the test tank, I talked to the engineer and he said there's pluses and minuses. There's insurance, different insurance with an above tank. So, I mean, I think it needs to be addressed. What the solution is, we should hire someone to come up with the best solution is my goal. And then come up with the parameters on how much it's gonna cost. But I'm not an expert. I think no one here is an expert. And I want someone to say, an expert to say, what's the best solution for the town of Shutesbury going forward? And supposedly, with Michael DeCare's ECAT community, we're not gonna be using oil after 2050. Right? That the carbon free?
Yes,
Yes.
we never know what things change.
Yeah, I know, but that's
It's a
actually,
long time from now.
I know it's a long time now. But anyway, we'll know what's best, going forward. And I think that's the best thing. So that's my goal.
I
So I
think for
just-
me, I would recommend that we declare a state of emergency for this so that when we do have the bills come in, we can pay them. And then maybe we get the FERCog funding, or maybe we have to do something else. But at the very least, if we declare that, then we can spend money because we haven't appropriated anything for something like this. So I would like to see us do that. And I think I agree with Frank, we should have a professional. It might be time to look again at, do we need a facilities manager to take care of a lot of our aging infrastructure? I'll just throw that out there.
How do we do that? Declare an emergency?
Last
Because-
time, because we still have the dam. So that's the other thing. I mean, all jokes aside, the dam project, we are making headway. The contractor went out today to measure for the trash rack. The engineers, GZA, had given us an initial opinion of costs that came in at about 73,000. The contractor came back with a figure that was 10,000 higher. So we're looking at an 85,000 or 83-ish thousand dollar repair for the dam, for phase one of the dam. Thankfully, NEPA has not given us the requirement to do any environmental testing this time. But we have this 83,000, and then we'll have whatever's happening with the school oil tank now. So we're talking over $100,000 for these repairs just in one fiscal year. And we all know we're heading into a tough second fiscal year.
So who declares the emergency? The select board does, or the?
Yes,
The
select board does.
Me too, but here's our caveat. Yes, we do. We have to vote on it, but we're not, we're working as emergency management team now. We have to have our own meeting to declare that. Now, this is an
Okay.
emergency. It probably could fall under an emergency select board meeting. Where we could just post it, have it and declare it. I think it would
Just another meeting for
for 10 minutes from now.
2:15? No?
What time is it?
57.
We could, if, and that way the funding opens up and all of the other stuff follows. So
It could wait till Tuesday because you're not gonna get a bill till after Tuesday.
we could wait until Tuesday. What would the select
That's
board
true.
feel like? We could wait until Tuesday. We may have more information, so we would be able to do.
We'd be able to have something,
Something
be something
solid.
concrete for,
Yeah.
to explain
Yeah,
to
so
the
we
town.
could do that too.
That's okay with me to wait to
Yeah,
Tuesday if that's
Tuesday's fine.
acceptable.
And it could be
Okay.
put on the agenda now,
Yeah,
not 5 o'clock yet.
no, it's not. Well, it could be an unexpected item as well. There's,
Yeah.
I think it's been unexpected.
So you,
Very,
so
very
you
much
can
so.
call, you can declare your own state of emergency. It doesn't come from like the state.
Yeah, as a town, like if we had any flooding, like, or the issue with the dam, yeah, we do have the right to do that because that allows us to spend money that we otherwise haven't appropriated.
Wow. Yes. Oh, yes.
So why don't we put it on our agenda for Tuesday? Haley, will you update us or
Okay.
have them update us? On our
I'll
agenda?
do it. I'll do it right now.
Okay. Frank, would you attend that meeting?
Yes.
And anyone else who feels like they'd like to?
Yeah. I text,
Good idea to attend it too, since you're emergency manager.
yep, I texted a picture of some of the plans of the, that I got at the elementary school. So just to get, and the picture shows an underground oil tank. And I know, sorry about the picture being upside down, but there is what we're talking about of the vault is the pipes going from the tank to the chamber there. So that's just in case anybody's wondering what we're talking about, the vault. It's basically the little arrow that says fuel oil pump package. And so that the vault has the fuel and filters and lines coming from the oil tank into the vault, from the vault goes straight to the school. So just wanted to let you guys know what we're talking about when we say vault.
That was helpful.
So I got more pictures, but I figured just one would be easier to discuss.
And it was Royal Steam's man who came out, Phil, who called it a vault. So that's where. So
It's I'm like that.
I
You have-
flipped it over.
Laura just popped in. We're just talking about the logistics of the dismissal plan again. And you said it would be multiple trucks, including a truck that has a flatbed on it. Is that what would be here?
I assume they're bringing in a skidder, which is like a Bobcat, I believe. And they're going to take it, yeah, they're going to take it off. So Bobcats weigh a lot. So it's going to be on a flatbed trailer.
Do
What
you
it
have
pulls-
any updates about what their ETA is?
Right now, according to Matt, who came out, he said 2 p.m., around 2 p.m. they'd be here. They'd be finished by 3:15. So I can get Royal Steam out here to fix it.
If they have a flatbed trailer, can they
Yeah,
like
park it.
drop it and then move somewhere
Yeah.
more convenient?
Yeah, I can have them, when I get back, they can have them park by the basketball court way in the back and they can just drive over with it. I don't know, but the other thing is if they bring a dump truck to put it in, they're gonna have to have the dump truck right there. They're not gonna drive.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
not gonna drive the dirt across the driveway. I know
right. I
that.
mean, it will only be an issue for like 15 minutes or so while dismissal's happening, and then after dismissal, things will be a lot easier.
Cool.
Get them to work. Are they
Okay.
here?
All right. I'm gonna go deal with the logistics of this. I wish you all well. If you need anything from me, just let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Curtis.
Does
Haley,
anybody,
would it be possible to send to the Board of Health email Jeremy Johnson's contact information just so that we can
Yeah.
close the loop with DEP?
Yep. I'll have to just dig that up, but I'll get that to you today.
Thank you.
2268.
Okay. So I think we've got a pretty comprehensive recap of it, and we are really fortunate that the work can take place today and doesn't have to get, dragged into next week or something. And we know that we're gonna have to declare the state of emergency so that we can deficit spend. And, and I think we just have to, I think there's already a joint meeting with the FinCom on Tuesday, or else there's one coming up. I can't really remember right now. But we should definitely incorporate a conversation with them and capital planning that we really need to look at our aging infrastructure and how are we going to take care of this. It's already tough enough this year. If we had to do any of this again, if something else went wrong next fiscal year, it's going to eat away at our reserves.
I don't see a FinCom meeting on the agenda yet.
No, I might be thinking of the 31st.
I believe there's a capital planning is meeting with FinCom on Tuesday the 17th, I believe,
Okay.
6:30. We don't know exactly the time.
Okay.
Posted it yet, but
I have 5 p.m. for capital planning.
capital planning is meeting at 5, and then we were supposed to go and meet
Oh,
with
okay.
FinCom later that evening. So we have a few things on our agenda we're going to add. I'm just emailing Ellen right now to add Frank's proposal to the agenda. We have a few things that we need to get done. Thanks.
All right. So that's the same night as the select board meeting, but I'll try to hop from the select board meeting around 6:30.
Split
I'll need to
Screen,
be there.
split screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Meetings at once.
Clone myself.
Meetings at once. Oh, boy.
Just get a couple of phones. Get 3 or 4 phones at once.
Yeah.
And just, you know,
Yeah, why not? I'll just wear them like a bandolier.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think the immediate phase one has to
Yes.
be done, as soon as possible, hopefully today. The second phase on how much oil potentially leaked out of the vault, that's gonna be, I don't think we'll have to be scrambling as much, though it might be a really big price tag. So
So we'll hope for the best
hope for the best.
Yep.
and knowing that it could be somewhere between there and disaster,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yep. Yeah, this might just be it too. So if that vault is sealed and oil didn't get out of it, I think we've dodged a bullet, so.
What also seems a positive thing is it's theoretically anyway, it's a repairable situation. But if it's a gasket,
there's a
ultimately,
positive.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
There's a
It could have been a lot worse than that.
There's a gasket and seal on the tank side where no pressure is. The pressure's on the other side, and it would have been, filling up with oil, and we would have
Right.
another.
Sponge there. Right,
Now
this is-
that would have been a disaster.
So see, we do have some positives here, everybody. It's
That's
not all
right.
Gloom and doom.
It's not snowing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not 30 yet.
Yeah.
it's not 20 below zero.
Well, winter's
Yeah.
coming.
so I think this is about it. Does anybody have anything else?
I
Garrett?
do have one other question, and that is whether or not it makes sense to do some proactive public messaging about this to avoid rumors and disinformation. And there's going to be a lot of activity going on while parents are picking up kids. And
The kids asked us the whole day, "Are you here for the oil?" Because they smell it.
Yeah.
Mm,
I kind
yeah.
I kind of think we can come up with something better for Monday night emergency management meeting. So, I mean, it's just.
I don't know that I
snow.
want to wait that long.
Okay,
Because then that's the whole weekend for people
Yeah.
to jump to
Yeah.
conclusions and for
So I think
parents
we
to
can
be
just say-
anxious.
it's being clean.
I think we can just say,
Speak.
emergency management meeting has met. There's been some assessment of the situation. These are the steps we're doing right now to get it under control. The leak will be fixed as of whatever this afternoon. And then we will continue forward with the next steps, and I think you just do something simple like that.
Okay. I don't know if I want to say when. Sure.
Okay.
I don't
So
know if I
let's
want to say
easily-
when,
let's
just in
eas-
case.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we do have the contractor coming, supposed to be now to fix
Yeah,
it all
this
today.
afternoon,
this
At the end of
afternoon.
today, it's gonna be, the oil spill, the leak, the contaminated soil will be cleaned up today. So.
Right. I just don't like putting it in writing if it hasn't
Right.
happened yet. Or I'm
Yeah.
not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
just, I think
Ju-
bullet points.
Just say in theory.
This.
Yes. Well, I'll send some language to Anne because I think Anne should also have some input in
Yeah.
terms of what messaging goes out. But then, yes, we can put out a joint statement.
Guys,
Nate?
I don't know if you were aware, there was a message that was put out. So, there,
Yeah, she said that to parents, right?
yeah, so parents were alerted about it, and it was pretty. I can forward it to you guys if you're interested, Garrett.
That was done by Brennan, right? And did it?
He helped with that, yeah.
So this
yeah.
this is a follow-up to that message. It could be sent out as an update. Here's an update.
Yeah,
We are, you got the initial message and here's what's going on now.
Details at 11.
That's an old phrase we haven't heard in a long time.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll make a
Basically-
motion to adjourn.
A second.
That was really quick.
There.
No, you have to call for the votes, Bunny.
Yeah, just 1 second. Next meeting will be Monday night at 5. And so I'll see you guys then. So, all in favor of closing the meeting? Aye.
Thank you, Sonia Lai.
Pelletier,
Caroline.
aye.
Stalker eye.
Simonson, I.
Okay, that's enough, right? Perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know.
thank you, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thanks for all your work on this.
Yeah, give me a call if you have any questions.
Okay.
Yep.
Back to school.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah.